I don't care.
Regardless of
Have her get a court order, and then she can come in. Okay? Have her get it signed by the judge, and she can come in. You don't know the law.
I do know the law.
As much as you think you know the law, they can't take my kids.
Yes, they can.
You will see how this man makes these officers do the best walk of shame. This gentleman and his family were visited by officers along with the Department of Human Services, claiming they were there to check on the well-being of his children. But they had no court order, yet they still tried to enter his home. This man didn't fall for their tactics, firmly refused them entry, and forced them to back off.
Nathan? She just needs to make sure all this stuff is in place. Basically,
Does she have a court order?
Basically, because there is an open case, an open investigation, the kids are still kind of under their
That
care.
has nothing to do with me.
Sir,
It doesn't have anything to do with us. If it does, show paper.
Sir.
She could go across the street.
she just needs to check the kids, where the kids are living. That
No,
kind of
she
stuff.
doesn't.
Yes, that she does. That's what she does.
Or does she have a court order?
She doesn't have to have a court order.
Yes, she
It's
does.
an open investigation. For
Come into my house. She's an employee of the state. She's a government
It
representative.
doesn't work like the police. They have a lot more rights than what we do.
Though they don't have more rights than the Constitution
Hey,
gives me.
they're gonna end
It has
up
nothing to
taking-
do with
listen,
me.
listen to me for a second.
Go
It has
ask
nothing
Dana
to
why
do
she
with
did
me.
it.
They're going to end up taking the kids. You don't want that. Cooperate with them. That's all.
I'm not going to.
Go ask Dana what's going on.
I'm not going to because it has nothing to do with me.
But it does the kids.
It has nothing to do with me and the kids. It has to do with her and the kids and her being
Regardless
neglectful.
her-
I don't care.
Regardless of
Have her get a
situation,
court order, and then she can come in. Okay?
She just
Have her
has
get
to
it signed by the judge, and she can come in. All right?
They're going to end up taking the kids.
Oh, I know you think that, but you know what? You don't know the law.
I do know the law.
As much as you think you know the law, they can't take my kids.
Yes, they can.
No, they can't. I'm not under
It
investigation.
has nothing to do with you being under investigation.
Oh yeah, just because my ex-wife is under investigation, they cannot take my
It's
kids.
the welfare of the kids, period. It has nothing to do with the parents.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
Just gotta
it
see that
does.
They're safe.
Show
That's a
us
lie.
a piece of paper.
If she really wanted to come in here, she would get a order signed by the judge. Now, right now, I'm being harassed.
You're
I
not
feel-
being harassed.
Yes, because every day I have to deal with Elkins PD because of her, because my ex-wife.
Maybe you should remove yourself from the situation and make it better.
I did. She's not living here anymore. So it has nothing to do with me.
Okay.
It's not the government's job to randomly check on children. That's the parents' responsibility. Unless there's real evidence of abuse or danger, any intrusion is a clear Fourth Amendment violation.
I can't hear you.
Regardless, I still have to check health and safety. I need to see that image tracker is on him, that the alarms are here, and that there's still the cameras to keep
Or
him safe.
what?
Well, there's an open protective services case, and the children are listed as the victims, so I will file the 30-day, and then we will be in front of the judge. So it's your
Okay,
choice.
we'll go in front of the judge.
Okay, I'll see you
Because,
at court.
all right.
Thank you.
This man handled the situation very well. But remember, folks, you could simply avoid all of this by never opening the door to the police in the first place. There are no legal circumstances that require you to open your door for officers unless they present you with a valid arrest warrant or a search warrant. Even if they claim it's police business, the Fourth Amendment protects your right to be secure in your home. And it's important to know, checking on the well-being of your children is not their job or legal responsibility. More often than not, when CPS or DHS shows up for these types of calls, they bring police officers along as an intimidation tactic to gain entry. Many times, they'll attempt to enter without a court order just to check children who may not even be there, violating your rights in the process. But this man didn't make that mistake. He stood firm and clearly told them, "Bring me a court order, otherwise you're not entering my house." That is exactly the right thing to do. Don't let police or child services intimidate you into giving up your constitutional rights. And when the Human Services Department couldn't handle being told no, they got triggered and even threatened to file a complaint so they could drag him into court. This shows why it's so important to know your rights and never be bullied into letting government officials step inside your home without proper legal authority.